Today, we're going to begin the topic of probability with just the basics. What is probability? How do you begin to calculate it? Let's go. Okay, so the definition of probability is the number of desired outcomes divided by the number of total possible outcomes. Well, let's take a look at what that means in a concrete example. Let's look at the example of rolling a single die. Okay, so you have a single die, and you know that on the face of a cube, you have 6 faces, and so you have the possibilities of rolling a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means that when we're working with a single die, our total possible outcomes, there are 6 of them. So let's say we want to know what's the probability of rolling a 2. Our desired outcome, rolling a 2, there's only one way to do that. Whereas our total possible outcomes if we roll a die, well, there are 6 of them. So the probability of rolling a 2 is 1 out of 6. Now what about the probability of rolling an even number? Our desired outcome, an even, well, that's a 2, a 4, or a 6. That means there are 3 of them. And our total possible outcomes are still 6, which means we have a 1 out of 2 or a 50% chance of rolling an even number. Any guesses on the probability of rolling an odd? That's right, also 50%. It's the other 3 numbers, 1, 2, 3 of them. Okay, how about the probability of rolling a prime? Okay, so now I'm going to test you. Is 1 a prime number? It is not. Definition of a prime number: divisible only by itself and 1. Itself and 1 are not distinct quantities in the case of 1, therefore 1 is not a prime. Is 2 a prime number? Yes. Is 3 a prime number? Yes. Is 4 a prime number? No, it's divisible by 4 and 2 and 1. 5? Yes. 6? Nope. Any even number past 2 is not going to be prime. 3 out of 6 or 1 out of 2 or a 50% chance. Okay, let's examine the concept of and or when it comes to probability. The probability of rolling a 2 or a 3. Well, desired outcomes. 2 is a desired outcome. 3 is also a desired outcome. There are 2 ways to satisfy that. Total possible outcomes, still 6. 2 out of 6, or 1/3. What I also want to show you, the word or in probability means addition. What is the probability of rolling a 2? That's right, it's 1 out of 6. And what is the probability of rolling a 3? That's right, also 1/6. And what is 1/6 plus 1/6? Because or increases our chances of success. A 2 plus a 3 are successful. So 1/6 plus 1/6, or 2/6. Now let's take a look at and. If you roll a die twice in a row, what is the chance of rolling a 2 and then a 3? Well, the chance of rolling a 2 is 1/6, and the chance of rolling a 3 is 1/6. The chance of rolling a 2 and a 3 is 1/6 times 1/6. And means multiplication. And so the answer is 1 out of 36. So if you think about the total possible outcomes of rolling a 6-sided die once and then rolling it again, well, each one of these 6 possibilities can be connected with 6 possibilities in this column. I could repeat these 6 lines for each of these 6. So that will be 6 6s, or a total of 36 possible outcomes. And how many ways can I have my desired outcome of a 2 and then a 3? Exactly 1 way. So if I do it by brute force, I discover that it's 1 over 36. And when I incorporate the idea that and in probability means multiply, then my probability of my first roll times the probability of my second roll also shows me that it's 1 out of 36. Okay, that's the beginning of probability with die. Let's take a quick look into cards, which is another place beginner probability problems center. Okay, first is to understand a deck of cards. So let's give you a couple of statistics. The number of cards in a deck, 52. The number of suits, 4 suits, clubs, spades, hearts, and diamonds. The number of cards per suit, 13, and that makes sense because 52 divided by 4 suits means 13 cards per suit. There are something called face cards. Those have pictures on them. The jacks, the queens, and the kings. And since there are 4 suits of each, there are a total of 12 face cards. And the cards go ace, 2 through 10, jack, queen, king. So those are your general statistics about cards that you'll need to know in order to answer probability questions. So here's some notation. P of heart, the probability of drawing a heart. So let's say I have a deck of 52 cards. I'm going to draw a card. What is the probability that the card I pick is a heart? Okay, again, desired outcome over total possible outcome. Total possible outcome with cards, 52. Number of hearts, well, there are 13 cards per suit, so 13 hearts. So we have a 1/4 or a 25% chance of drawing a heart. Let's say the question wants to know the probability of drawing a red card. Okay, this would be a good time to double back and say, of our 4 suits, clubs and spades are black, hearts and diamonds are red. So what's our probability of a red card? Again, total possible outcomes, 52. How many red cards? 2 suits, each suit has 13, 26 out of 52, or 1/2 or a 50% chance because half the cards are red, half the cards are black. How about the probability of drawing a queen? All right, well, we know that there are 4 suits, so that means there will be 4 different queens. That's 4 out of 52 or 1/13. How about the probability of a face card? Well, we said there were 12 face cards. So that's 12 52nds or 3/13. How about the probability of drawing a queen or a 2? What does or mean? That's right, or means plus. Well, we know the probability of a queen is 1/13. The probability of a 2 will also be 1/13, right? There will be 4 2s out of 52 cards. So the probability of a queen or a 2 is 2/13. How about the probability of a red king? Again, desired outcomes. How many red kings are there? There are 2 of them. The king of hearts, the king of diamonds. Total outcomes, 52, 1/26. And to introduce us to the next place we're going to go, what is the probability we draw a king given that we've drawn a red card? So what does that given mean? That changes our total possible outcomes. If we know we've drawn a red card, our total possible outcomes has dropped to 26. And now, how many desired outcomes, how many kings, given that it's a red? 2 red kings, or 1 out of 13. And this is called conditional probability. So stay tuned. This was your basics. What is probability? How do you begin to figure it out? What does and mean? What does or mean? And a little tickle of what is conditional probability. Stay tuned. Next video, we're going to get deeper into some of the really harder problems and then how we combine combinations and permutations with probability. Leave any questions you have in the comments. Consider subscribing to my channel so you know when I put out a new video. And as always, keep on mathing.